Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in for another one of my videos. So today's video is going to be all about meditation. So I don't know how many of you guys have meditated in the past, use any apps to meditate, or you guys freestyle it. So I want to say I'm going on a year of a subscription with the Calm app. And there's so many different types of apps on the market right now. For example, I've also tried out Headspace, and Headspace is actually another one of the apps that I found quite useful. You could just do your research and see which one's best for you. But I am absolutely in love with the Calm app. I'm so grateful that they exist. I have nothing but great things to say, and mind you, nobody paid me to endorse this by no means. I am truly a subscriber of theirs, and I absolutely love it, and I will continue to subscribe years and years to come. So I've read a lot of books about meditation and how everyone says that it's really beneficial for your health in so many ways. And so I had a trial, and they do something like 14 days or 1 month trial period for both, actually, the Calm app and the Headspace. So that you could try out for 2 weeks, a month, and to see if you really like it. And at that point, you get to unlock all of their practices and really experience the thing as a whole. And the reason why I went for the Calm app was because the ultimate selling point that got me was sleep stories for adults. Yeah, you guys heard it right, sleep stories, but for adults. And I kid you not, every time I turn on one of the sleep stories, I zone out like a baby. I actually fall asleep within 10 minutes of the sleep story. And the sleep story, it has a range of 7 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour. There's, with the sleep story function, there's also melodies and music that helps you fall asleep as well. But that's not the only reason why it's so amazing. So because this is a video about meditation, so let me get to that. I just ramble on and on, and I just love the sleep story function so much, and that was the point of difference for me and why I subscribe to them, because there's many values in it for me, and not just meditation. So now, going back to the original purpose of this video, so meditation. It not only has so many benefits for meditation, and I mean, you guys could go do your own research as well, but meditation has been proven by so many study cases that it helps to reduce anxiety, it helps to make you more calm, it helps you better mentally function every single day, keeps you positive, keep you optimistic. And the list goes on, but you could do your own research. So today I want to really speak about how the Calm app has benefited me. And solely this is because I am so passionate about the Calm app, and I really believe that if you guys, my viewers, try it out, you will really like it as well. So with the Calm app, it has various meditation practices that are geared towards, say, for sleeping, for studying. It even has one for people in school, like colleges and university. So I'm not currently in school, so that doesn't really quite benefit me. But for those of you guys that are studying and going through that grueling homework, study, work, and things like that, I think that would be very beneficial for you. What else does it have? So it also have for stress and anxiety. It even has it goes as far as having one for commutes. So I know commuting to and from work or school is something that a lot of people cringe, especially if you live in a high populated city. And they actually have one for meditation for commuters, which is so cute, and I use it sometimes as well. So they have those practices of meditation that are geared towards a specific purpose. But then one that I actually really love is every single day they have a daily practice, and it has like a title. Let's just talk about something spontaneous and fresh, like what I did today. It talked about impermanence. So impermanence means, and that impermanence is actually something that is really sought after and practiced in Buddhism, where nothing lasts. And you know, I don't want to make it sound like really depressing, but in reality, you and I are not here forever. We one day must go. There's nothing that lasts forever. And what's so important and what we need to hold on to is currently this moment that we're in today, to really embrace and be present with, you know, the conversations that you have in your everyday life, in your moment. Value your friendships, your family, your parents, your significant other, your kids. Really be present with what you're doing right now, because that's what matters the most, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. So for example, with the Calm app, it always has like a specific title for the day, and for today's practice it happened to be impermanence. And so it'll walk you through the meditation, and then so throughout the practice they'll have some guided and then some where you just, you know, be present and you just focus on your breathing. So breathing in, you know that you're breathing in. Breathing out, you know you're breathing out. And I know that the concept sounds very simple. You're just focusing on your breathing. But can I just say, those of you that have meditated in the past will know that our minds are their own. You don't even realize how much is going on in this monkey brain of yours until you actually quiet down your mind and you really focus and go within, is when you really see that your mind is insane. Sometimes I'm rambling off again, but sometimes I'll be meditating and I don't even know what is wrong with me, but all of a sudden I'll be thinking about like a childhood friend that I haven't seen in like 20 years. Or all of a sudden I'll be thinking about my past and something that happened in my past. And in my physical being, in my physical daily life, if you were to ask me, I would say that, even forgot about that person. Like I don't even remember. Or that incident in 20 years ago, I don't even remember it. But can I just say that meditation is so powerful when you sit and you really focus on just your breathing and nothing else. Wow, all the things that come up in your mind. And you may not realize it, but all these thoughts and all these scenes that you replay in your mind about maybe the past, maybe you're worried about the future or your hopes and your dreams, it is all there, but you just don't not realize it. And all of this can really impact your mood, the way you feel, and ultimately when you think it all the time, it becomes habitual, and it becomes like your state of mind and your beliefs. So with meditation, and the goal with meditation is to really bring yourself back and be present, so that you can have a very clear mind and a clear vision of everything, really, like, you know, your views on life, your goals, being present with your family, and ultimately it enhances your health as well. And you know, meditation has helped me so much in terms of anxiety, because, and this could be saved for another video, but I know that mental health is a huge concern. Nowadays, we're feeling more comfortable talking about mental health, as with it has always happened, but we've always shied away from it. And I never realized that I had anxiety as well until only in the recent year, I've actually realized that, oh my gosh, I think I do have anxiety. Not to the extreme where I've been diagnosed or been on medication, mind you, but I want to just stress that I realized I have anxiety. Mild anxiety was when sometimes I just go about my day, everything is going well, And then all of a sudden I have this feeling that, you know how that in your gut feeling where you feel like something is going to go wrong? I started to realize that in myself, and I realized that everything is perfectly right. There's no threat to my well-being. There's absolutely nothing that could go wrong. But for some reason, in the pit of my stomach, I feel like there will be, or the fear of. And that is, in a nutshell, anxiety. So meditation has really helped me in seeing things in a positive light and really be able to control my own anxiety. And please comment down below and let me know your stories. One of the beauties of social media and all these videos is that I get to connect with all you guys. It's as therapeutic as for me, as well as for the videos that I try to create and to shed some positivity into your lives. I definitely feel that this is a two-way thing, and it's like therapy for me as well when I hear of stories that you guys share with me, that your struggles, how you overcame them. I would love to hear from you. So comment down below and share with me your stories of anxiety, it could be depression, anything to do with mental health. I would love to hear it from you guys. So going back to meditation, so the Calm app, oh my gosh guys, I really ramble on in these videos. I'm so sorry. I try to condense things for next time, but I just get so excited when I'm talking about one thing and then it leads to another and another. Anyways, going back to the Calm app. So yes, it has a daily calm practice. It has a title. So today it was about impermanence, and it walks you through the meditation. And what I love so much about it, and guys, I do this in the morning first thing when I wake up. So it walks you through the meditation itself, and then at the end, they always have like a little verse or a little like story at the end to bring the whole day together. So for example, today they were speaking about how you need to be present and to live in the moment. I wanted to show you guys physically what it was for the Calm app today. So for example, today's Calm saying was, nothing gives life more purpose than the realization that oh my god, I can't talk right now. Nothing gives life more purpose than the realization that every moment of consciousness is a precious and fragile gift. And this is by Steven Pinker. So this is the Calm app right here. So not only does Calm app give you the meditation aspect, it gives you something to reflect on, and then it gives you a little quote. And I find that is so valuable because the fact that I meditate in the morning, it sets me up for a positive day, and it really gives like a new fresh perspective. How can you possibly go through the day angry or upset about anything when you start off with a great meditation practice and then a little quote and a little story of good stuff that you can bring into your everyday life. So all of these key things are what really make the Calm app extremely valuable for me. As a subscriber to them, I am going to subscribe once it's up. And I should mention to you, I think I paid $100, $120, something like that for a year. So it is a year subscription. It is not something that you do month to month, I don't believe, but check it out. It's the Calm app. So I really recommend that. Really, it has gave me some reflection on who I was truly as an individual, because when you're seated in the moment and just being with yourself, and you cancel all the thoughts that are technically not reality. So many of the things that we think throughout the day, or all the things that we assume that is a reality, is really not. It's just a product of our thought. So meditation has if anything, that has really helped me in terms of really any kind of incident that I'm in that say negative. I always stop and really think, is this the facts? Is this really what is happening? Or is it my fears? Is it my doubts? Is this person really thinking this way, or am I making assumptions? And I find that with meditation, it really helps you stop and reflect and really detach yourself from the situation and really be present, what is reality and what is a product of your thought. And I can just tell you that if you guys go ahead and do this meditation, you guys can freestyle. Try it. Just turn on some soothing music. There's so many great free music on the internet these days. Turn on something soothing. I suggest in the beginning to do a timer on your phone, and say like 10 minutes is a good starting point. If you guys find 10 minutes is still too long, then you could do 5 minutes setting on your phone and just really be present. And I can assure you, you will see results. But when we're talking about meditation, it's very much called a practice, is because you need to do it regularly in order to see and reap the benefits. Much like, when you go to the gym. If you go to the gym once or twice in a month or whenever you feel like it, you will not see the result. And likewise with meditation, you need to do it every day. The more the better. So like I mentioned, I've been doing the combat for almost a year now, and I do it twice a day. So I do it first thing in the morning for 10 minutes, and I will likely choose the practice of the day because it's what really inspires me and motivates me to get going. And then I finish off my day at the end of the night with another 10 minutes meditation. And sometimes I'll do the meditation of the day, or sometimes based on how I feel, I would do a meditation on like gratitude or happiness, or if I'm having a really bad day, I'll do one on anxiety and things like that. And I can assure you, if you guys just try, sit, and what's really funny is, whenever people talk about meditation, and you'll always see a picture of a person, their hands are on their knees, they're cross-legged, and they have their eyes closed. And that's just like a vision. When you think of meditation, and you think, no. So in the beginning, that's what I did as well. I would sit cross-legged and then meditate. But what I found, and like I said, I've been meditating for quite a bit of time now. I don't know, for some reason, it's in my knee. I have a bad left knee. So whenever I sit cross-legged for long periods of time, even like for 10 minutes, it starts to hurt. So literally what I do now is I sit erect with my spine sit up straight, and my hands on my knees, or with a crystal. Oh my gosh, a new can of worms. Talk about that in a second. So I will sit erect with my legs straight planted on the floor, and this is the position that I would sit to meditate, so that I don't hurt my knee. So, a new can of worms. So when I meditate, and if you guys watch my previous video where I told you about my colleague, who's my dear friend now, I love her to pieces. Anna, if you're watching, hello, thank you for all of your support. Love you so much. So Anna Banana, she got me into crystals and crystal healing and all the powers of the positive energy, blah blah blah. I cannot keep on going because this video will be forever. So anyways, I hold the crystal in my hands, and I kid you not, I feel the energy of the crystals pulsating all over my palm of my hands, and a lot of times it shoots all the way up my arm. And I know that if you guys don't do crystal practices or meditate with crystals, you might think that I'm insane, but honestly, it is truthful. You will feel the energy of the crystals, because crystals harbor the energy of their own, and depending on the crystal that you're working with, it could emit and give you a lot of positive vibes, de-stress, etc. There's so many different types of crystals out there. But basically, I hold the crystal in my hand and I would close my eyes and do the meditation. And some days where I'm less distracted, I definitely feel a bit more. But whenever I'm feeling very anxious or like, I have a lot on my mind, then the energy that I feel is less. I should mention now, see me rambling on again. With meditation, do not be discouraged. So when you first start to practice, your mind is going to be racing 10 miles every second, and you're going to think that this is impossible and I cannot do it. I want to tell you right now that it will happen. You will experience all that. You will not be able to focus on your breathing, but it gets easier, I promise. For me, by no means. Some days, oh gosh, I feel like, what am I doing? I'm sitting here thinking. I'm not even meditating. I mean, if you're not focused on your breathing, then you're really just sitting and thinking. And I just wanted to assure you that, some days sitting and meditating is easier. Some days you just have so much on your plate, you have so much on your mind, and that's okay too. But rest assured that you continue to do it, and I can assure that you'll see results. So I could go on and on and on about meditation. If you guys have any questions for me that I did not cover in this video, you guys could comment down below, and I could do an extended video about the benefits of meditation if you like. I just felt like I wanted to share my story of meditation and my experience because there's so many great resources that probably can explain meditation much better than I can on the web right now. But if you guys could comment and I could do another in-depth video. Or if you guys have any other questions for me that if I was unclear or you want to know more, feel free to comment down below. I love to read all of your comments, and I would love to reply as well, and really communicate with you guys and create a really warming and supportive environment. So let me know your thoughts, and of course, as always, if you like what you see, please subscribe, please like this video. I make new videos every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please tune in, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Love you so much, and see you guys in the next video. Bye now.